this thought in my head that is like swirling. And the thought is questioning myself, asking myself, do you have a legitimate reason as to why you want to
Go past this light, then at the next one, turn right.
Do you have like a legitimate reason as to why you want to create or take pictures of yourself or other people? Like, do you have a message to the world? Are you uplifting the world? Or are you giving back in some way? And does your art have meaning? And I'm sitting with this like, my art doesn't have to have meaning. I can take whatever pictures I want to of myself for no reason at all. I feel like art is just something that is meant to be experienced, expressed, that it both benefits and behooves the artist and the viewer, the person experiencing it. And that is my truth. But like, as soon as I'm about to like post a picture or something, it's like this rejected fear part of me is like, you can't post that. You don't have a reason to post that. People are going to judge you. It's like, why are you posting pictures like that? Do you know how old you are? You're not 2 anymore. You're not 12. Like, it's not cute. These thoughts in my head are just freaking ridiculous. And at the same time, I feel as though, do I have to have a message to convey to make art or to produce? Does that make sense? And I think I'm just trying to sit within my belief systems and get to a point where I can give myself permission to just create what I want, how I want, screw what other people have to say. And no one's saying anything because I haven't posted anything. I mean, I have posted things. I don't know. I just feel like there's this person living inside my head that wants to judge me. And it's like putting me on trial. Like, do you have a reason for creating what you're creating? Are you giving meaning and purpose in life and explain yourself? And it's like, there's so much pressure on myself, within myself, that prevents me from exposing myself. And it's like, it's making me sad. Because I would never say this to my daughter. I would never say this to my best friends. I would never say this to a family member. Ever. I would never. This sheriff is staring at me right now because I'm in Georgia and you're not supposed to have the phone in your hands. And I need to get over. Yo. Sirens be wailing. We all have to like move over. That was interesting. Ambulancia. So yeah, it's hot in here. I turned the AC down so it wasn't that loud for the video, but go up 1. Okay, up 2. 1. So I just wanted to make this video to reflect back to myself, calling myself out on my bullshit. It's absolute bullshit that I am talking to myself and limiting myself when I would never do that to anyone else. Why am I doing it to myself?
At the light, turn right onto White Bluff Road.
I want to work through this fear, and I feel like, or this belief system, because fear is false evidence appearing real, and I would just like to call out myself and expose the lies, expose I'm literally driving through an accident right now. That sucks. That fucking sucks, man. I know my phone's gonna go off in just a second. Is this my turn? Yes. Oh, it's a Starbucks right there. Perfect. This coffee shop. Just go.
In 1.8 miles, turn left onto State Route 204 East.
I'm sure this is going to benefit someone. I mean, even making this video could be beneficial. Like, why do I feel like I have to give back to the world when I don't? I owe the world nothing. If anything, I owe the world to be my authentic self, and that's like, right now, authentically, I am stunted, and I do not want to be stunted in my authenticity. It's a tongue twister. So, this is how I'm going to work with my beliefs of where I'm at. So my belief is that I need a message, I need a reason, I need to be confident. Whatever I post needs to have meaning, and it needs to look professional. All of this is in my head as something that it's like a perfectionist type of thing. And it's a lie. So how do I not bully myself, not bully the bully within me? Because I don't want to fight fire with fire. I want to fight fire with love. Unless it's passionate fire. But how to allow my belief system to guide me and not stop me. I'm exposing the things that are inside my head that I know are not true, but they are stunting my growth. But they're not technically stunting my growth because I'm sitting with it right now, and I'm gonna grow from this. And I'm so tired of these things in my head telling me I have to do this, you have to do this, you should be doing this. No, I can't work with that. I don't want to create from I should be doing this. I want to create from a place of I love to do this, and I am free to do this, and I can make whatever art I want, and I'm free to express myself regardless of who is watching. That who I am, me being authentically me, no matter what that looks like, no matter what form of art it takes shape in. Me being who I am calls others to be who they are, and find your craft, own it, make ugly art, make great art, make nothing art, make meaningless art. I want to do that. I want to do that. I am doing that. Making this video right now.
At the next light, turn left.
I don't know if you can hear my maps, but I am making this video right now. And it feels fucking meaningless. But at the same time, it's not. I know it's not. I sound like a fucking crazy in my head, but I know I'm not the only one that thinks like this. I know I'm not. It just feels alone, or it just feels lonely in the journey, because this is a self journey. No one else can do this.
At the light, turn left onto State Route 204 East. Then turn right into the parking lot.
I've been here. So yeah, giving myself permission to create and make and produce and collaborate for no reason other than art for art's sake. And I just said this to an online friend. Because in some ways, they express that they're nervous to make and collaborate. And I said to them, well, why don't we all just create art for art's sake? And that's my truth for them.
Turn right into the parking lot.
That's my truth for me as well. But I guess I just haven't given myself permission to live out that truth. And
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
I want to give myself permission to live out that truth. So what's the next step? What's the next step? First you expose, well, you figure, there's so many levels to this, but like where I'm at would be, I'm consciously aware that I have a belief system in place that is preventing me from believing that I am worth my talents and that I am worth being seen, that I am giving myself permission to be seen. So expose the lies. Let me start that over. Being self-aware, realizing that I have belief systems in place that are not serving me and they're kind of making me go around in circles. So I would like to bring them to the forefront of my awareness and look at what is circling my brain. Call out the things that are ultimately lies to myself, but truth that I can give to other people. And then once exposing, calling them by name, giving myself permission to be free. And the next step would be to take action and produce. And I feel like that's where I'm a little stunted in my growth, is that I am here to take action. I want, and I will, and I have created so much. But like the next step that I'm kind of stuck on right now is forming together a concept. And I want to form a concept. And then so I'm questioning, why do I want to form a concept? Because I want to create something that like tickles your brain. Well, what would tickle my brain? Sit down in front of your laptop and just start creating. And then see where it leads you, one step at a time. Okay, but I don't feel motivated to create at this very moment. So how do I pump myself up into a creative mode? Because I want to figure out how to encourage myself and be my best friend instead of just always being back and forth in debates about how I could, yeah. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Can I go this way? I wonder if I can recap this in like 2 seconds. I just feel like I'm all over the place. Why do I even feel like I need to deliver? So I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm literally driving in the parking lot lines. Anywho, I'm gonna park right here. It's crazy because I even feel like I need to condense what I'm saying into something that is more tangible. You know, another lie that I have been exposing or another lie that I have realized that I've been telling myself is that I'm too much and that I am not digestible, that I need to break down what I'm saying into bite-sized pieces so that I can be enjoyed by the people that view my exposure. And I feel like that's limiting me. I feel limited when I feel like I have to make more sense instead of, I think my art and who I am is really straightforward, and I guess at the same time it can be really interpreted. But at the same time, like, isn't the truth, like, let those that appreciate who you are for what you have produced, and just, like, allow those to accept you for who you are, instead of trying to make yourself so acceptable to everyone? God, I'm fucking preaching right now. But I want it to sink in. I want it to saturate. I want the ink to bleed inside of me. Because I'm limiting myself on taking action. And I know that the way to take action is just to dive in. But something inside me at the same time is like, it's not time yet. So I don't know if that's a lie within myself and I should just take action. Or it really is my intuition telling me, hold on, pump the brakes. You're not being set back, you're being pulled forward. The farther you take back that slingshot and waiting, the farther you'll go. But I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I going? What am I doing with my art? What is the meaning? Like, I just, like, these things go in my head and it makes me fucking insane. But the cool thing is that, like, I know I'm an artist because that's how an artist thinks. This is not how, yeah. I'm trying to be politically correct, and I'm trying to be digestible, and I'm trying to condense myself into something that can be appreciated by everyone. Like, what my ideas of acceptable art is, and what I create I feel like is not acceptable, because but again, I don't want to create acceptable art. I want to create extraordinary art. And when you want to do something extraordinary, when you take action on it, you are it, and then you let people decide if they like it or not. I don't want to be scared anymore of potential rejection, or someone coming up to me and be like, your art doesn't make any sense to me, it's confusing. Like, what are you saying? You sound silly. Like, we know you. This isn't you. Like, those are, like, my fears. And it's just the dumbest thing, because if I truly knew myself, and I do, I just haven't met myself as an artist. So, hi, Ashley. You're an artist. Time to be who you want to be. Be whatever. Be the quirky duck that you are. Hide behind the mask. Stop talking and just create. People who talk a lot are just dreamers. And I'm a dreamer, but I also want to be an action taker and not just sit here and think about what I want to be. I want to become it. I am it, so why not share it? Blah, blah, blah. That's that.